Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking every single card in the brand new glow drop from worst to best here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. We got 15 glow cards today, including a bunch of elite level options, some really nice budget, cheaper options as well. Overall, a very good, very stacked drop. But I'll be totally honest, there's some not so great cards on this drop as well. So I think we got a good list put together today. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So we will start off with number 15, which is going to be this Scoot Henderson card, 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan. His stats and badges are awesome. Every single card in this drop has awesome stats and badges. The problem with this card is, well, he's small. That's about it. There's not any bad cards in this drop. The number one thing is he's small. His SIGs are not perfect, but they're very good. Steph escape, Trey behind the back, Garland dribble stop, Pro 2 fade, a good jump shot. He's just undersized. At the end of the day, that holds cards back at this point in the year. Jalen Green, similar story, 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan, awesome card. Stats and badges are perfect. He's a little bigger than Scoot at 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan, and he's got an awesome jumper. KPJ based, Colin Sexton up run, very quick, Pro 2 fade. Garland, Francis, Curry, Trey, Levine, like his SIGs are awesome as well. To me, it's another card who's an amazing option, but just he's in a drop with a lot of amazing options. So I feel like he's probably also pretty low, although that almost feels a little too low. Is he better than Steph? Because Steph 6'3" has every stat on 99, all legend badges. Jumper's not quite as good probably as Jalen Green's, and he's an inch shorter with a smaller player build, but he's got slightly better SIGs, although not significantly better SIGs. Okay, well, yeah, I think realistically, I don't know, honestly. This one's a tough one because Steph and Jalen Green feels pretty flippable. I think Jalen Green's player build is better than Steph, and his jumper's a little bit. I'm going to give Jalen Green the edge. I'm going to swap that. We're going to put Steph at 14. We're going to put Jalen Green at 13. And then we're going to put Marcus Camby at 12, who you could argue Steph and Jalen Green over if you wanted to. But 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. Yes, he's undersized. He doesn't feel quite as undersized as a 6'3" point guard at this point in the year, though. Jumper's good. Pro 2 fade. SIGs are not there, obviously, like they are with Steph and Jalen Green, but they don't also really need to be. He's a every half really good defensive big man who's going to be, again, a spot up on the offensive end of the court pretty much. SIGs wise, he's got Kemba escape and Levine step back, doesn't have much else, but I don't know. I think you could make an argument for Steph and Jalen Green over him, but I'm just going to take the size, and that's why he's at number 12. Number 11 is going to be this Jason Richardson card, 6'6" with 6'11" wingspan, Garland dribble style, really good jump shot. Same exact jumper that he had on his all-star card, which was an awesome card. So I do think he's a very good card, and I think he's a super solid option in my team. He's got good movement as well. Doesn't have quite as good movement as a couple of the smaller PGs, but I think the additional size and the value that that's going to provide defensively does help to overall improve things. So I don't know. For me, I would say that I think it's fair to put him at a slightly higher spot than those guys are. Next up is Invincible Manu, who's probably just a slightly better version of Jay Rich. Similarly, has good but not unbelievably perfect SIGs, but a very good jumper, Pro 2 fade, still very solid SIGs. And I mean, a good jump shot, and obviously great stats and badges, super complete bunch of legend badges, like really good card. He's definitely a great option. Next up is Dark Matter Steve Smith, another really good card, 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. He's a versatile shooting guard. Garland, Francis, Kemba escape, Trey behind the back, Levine step back, Pro 2 fade, MPJ Oscar on very quick. This card's very similar to Cedric Maxwell. I don't think he's quite as good, but he's not that far off. I think he's a very good card with super complete animations, well-rounded stats and badges, and good size at 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan at the shooting guard position. This is a very solid card and definitely a good option at shooting guard. Next up is Draymond, 6'6" with a 7'1" wingspan at the point guard position. I give Draymond a little bit of an edge here because mainly he is going to be very good defensively. Despite being listed only 6'6", with these legend badges and his player build, he is going to compete at a very high level on the defensive end of the court, and I think he provides value as, even though he's only listed at 6'6", a quote-unquote bigger point guard here in my team. I have pretty high hopes for this card, and I think he's going to be very solid. So I'm interested to see what he can do, and I think he's going to be a really good option. So I'm excited to try the card. Next up, I don't know. Honestly, these are all very close together, right? Like Draymond, Steve Smith, Manu Ginobili, all feel pretty flippable. Dre doesn't have the best SIG, so you can hold him back a little bit if you want, because of that you could put him a little lower. But next I got Chris Bosh, 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. Legend badges are very good. Paper Trailer Post Lockdown, bunch of shooting and finishing badges, not bad. And jumpers, I believe, okay. It's the same jumper that his 100 overall had, not bad. Pro 2 fade. Sigs wise though, Kimba escape, Trey behind the back, Levine Dragvex, great. Debuff dribble style is a little disappointing. It's not a huge deal. I mean, it matters for sure, and it holds him back. I think being 6'11", 7'3" wingspan, small forward though, he's still a very good card. So I have him, I think, relatively high on this list, and I think deservingly so. I think he's a very solid card. Next up is the last Dark Matter, Boris Diaw. This card's awesome. 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan. He's got a great jumper. He's got great defense, and he's a 6'8" point guard. So I really like him. He's better than Draymond is, 100%. Better jump, or as good of a jumper. Better Sigs, Garland, Curry, Trey, Pro 2. Honestly, very, very solid animations across the board with a very good jumper, great size, great defense as a 6'8" point guard with a 7'1" wingspan. He's a very complete, very, very good card. Boris Diaw is an absolute stud and one of the better Dark Matter cards in my team, period. Alonzo Mourning, 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan at small forward. He's better than Chris Bosch's. His jumper looks a little better, but he's also got Garland, Kemba, Trey, Levine. His Sigs are more complete than Bosch's are overall, especially having that Garland dribble style. I think he's a really good card too, and I think he is a great, great option. At the small forward position, the 7'6" wingspan as well. Yes, he's listed 6'10". He's got a good player build, and the wingspan will help him on that aspect as well. So defensively, he's going to be very switchable and very, very good. Next up at number 5 is Michael Jordan, who's literally basically his GOAT card, to be totally honest. He is an awesome, awesome card, and I think he has extremely good, I mean, he's basically got GOAT animations. He's got Garland, Francis, Curry, Defux, Trey, Levine, Hallie. So he's got the exact animations his GOAT card has. He's got the exact release Pro 2 fade. The only difference between this card and his GOAT card is that this card doesn't have all 40 legend badges, whereas his GOAT card does. That is the only difference with this card. I think he is extremely, extremely good, and I think I mean, he has to be, you know what I mean? He obviously is pretty high on this list, even though he's only 6'6". I think he's an awesome card. So we got him at number 4. Number 3 is going to be this E, 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. Another really, really good card. He's just a big, versatile small forward who's going to be a great shooter, has Sex Sniper, which is huge plus with Pro 2 fade, gives him the best fade in the game. Garland, Kemba, Trey, Levine. He's like a slightly bigger, probably slightly better jump shot as well version of a guy like Alonzo Mourning. I think he's an awesome, awesome card. I'm very excited to try him out. I definitely think he's going to be one of the best small forwards in the game, like kind of honestly across the board. I think this card is going to be one of the best small forwards in my team, period. Very, very excited to try that card out. Number 2, Tracy McGrady, 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan at the point guard position with Garland upper, Patty Mills base. Very, very good jump shot. The card's going to be really good. Garland, Francis, Curry, Trey, Levine, Pro 2 fade. Awesome animations across the board, and great size of point guard as well, 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. He's an extremely complete, extremely elite card, one of the better GOAT cards in my team, period. But the number 1 card is and always was going to be GOAT Victor Wembanyama, 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan, has Patty Mills base, Steph upper on him, Garland, Francis, Curry, Defox, Trey, Levine, Hallie, Pro 2 fade at 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. And I'd say that jumper is better than both Yao's jumper and Sean Bradley's jumper. So overall, I think there's a real argument to be made. Not only is this card the best card in the glow drop, but arguably the best card in the game. He is absolutely awesome. That being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.